What's up, guys? Albert Down back with another video, and in this video we're gonna go over how to get up to $70,000 with Truist Bank. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video to get all of the data points. That way you guys could apply everything and get approved. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video. So here we are on the website. They currently have 3 0% business cards. No, actually 2 0% business cards. So I recently got approved for this gray one right here. And they gave me $20,000 on this card. I did not have a prior relationship with them. It was just my first time applying. I applied through my relationship manager and he helped me get approved for it. So here is the one I just got approved for. This one, Truist business credit card, 0% APR for 12 months, which is amazing. I'm really happy about that. The second one I'm gonna go after, and I recommend you guys go after, is this one. This one's 0% for 9 months, and it has better reward points. And then obviously this one last. This is probably going to be the best one for travel and stuff. If you guys want to travel or you use those points for something else, this is probably the one I will go for last, depending on what your specific needs are, right? So this is the sequence I will go for. Go for this one first, go for this one second, and then go for this one third. And then obviously I recommend you guys go for the business line of credit, which I'm going to be going into later in the video. So these two are 0%, this one isn't. And then here, let's go into the data points for the business line of credit. Business line of credit, business credit cards, everything with Truist. So here's the banking footprint. So basically what banking footprint means is you guys have to be, your corporation has to be in this regional area in order for you guys to get approved for this card. So my corporation's based out of Florida. So that's how I was able to get approved for this card. So here are the other states and their footprint of where you have to be in order to get approved. So you guys have to be in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, where I was, Alabama, Indiana, Texas, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. So if you guys are currently not in any of those states, what I recommend you guys do is either foreign file your current entity or open up a new foreign entity and register and leverage a registered agent. Excuse me. Register a registered agent in order to get approved for this card. So if you guys don't know what a registered agent is, it's somebody you guys could basically pay for like a service, and somebody's representing you guys in whatever state you guys want to be incorporated in. So that's how I recommend you guys go about doing that in order to get approved for this card if you guys are currently not in any of these states. So here's another fact as well. Truist Bank is the 6th largest bank in the United States and is a merger between SunTrust and BB&T Bank. So before, this is what it was, and then they merged and made it Truist Bank. So they currently have 3 business credit cards. They pull Equifax for business credit cards. So make sure that you get Equifax is clean. If it's not clean, I definitely recommend you guys get those inquiries removed. You guys usually want to have less than 3 inquiries in the last 90 days. You guys could still try it out if you guys do. And if whatever you guys do get denied, you guys could always just remove the inquiry and then apply again. So third thing on the list is you do not need a business checking account or relationship to get approved, but of course it'll help. So like I said earlier in the video, I did not have any prior relationship with them, and they gave me $20,000 on my first business credit card with them. So that's why I love Truist, and I definitely recommend going to them. They don't report to personal credit, which is a big plus, and why we always want to go for business funding instead of personal funding, because business funding, the utilization on the business credit cards don't report to personal. Of course, there is some cards, but we want to avoid those cards at all costs, especially when you're starting out. So that's why I love business credit and strongly recommend business credit for all of you guys that watch my channel. Business credit does not report utilization to personal credit. So fifth thing on the list is doesn't approve virtual addresses. So I recommend you guys use a personal address if you guys have to. I know there's a lot of people online that say you never want to apply with a personal address. That's not true. I've applied with personal addresses before and got approved. But obviously, the more professional you guys could look, you guys obviously want to use a business address, or if you guys don't have one, a virtual business address with the registered agent to look more professional and increase the probability of you guys getting approved. So make sure you guys don't have any new recent accounts open on the personal side in order to get approved for this. They could approve you if you have a 620 plus and is bankruptcy friendly. So the bankruptcy has to be discharged and older than 4 years in order to get approved. If it's not, I definitely recommend going through the credit repair process in order to remove the bankruptcy or whatever other negative items you guys might have that might prevent you from getting approvals for personal cards and business credit cards. So 8th thing on the list is allows you to pre-qualify if you're not a client. So they have a pre-qualification thing on the website that you guys could use before you guys apply for the card. And that'll help you avoid the inquiry on Equifax and help you know if you guys will get approved before you guys actually apply and get that inquiry. So I definitely recommend doing this if you guys want to save time on removing the inquiry and not get the inquiry in the first place. I didn't do this. I just applied right away because I knew my relationship manager was going to help me get approved for this. So that's why I just went for it right away. So they do go off stated income. So when you guys are filling out the business credit card application, you guys could put stated income on what you guys presume that the business is going to bring in. And of course, you guys always want to be positive about what the business is going to bring in. So you guys could go off stated income for the business, corporation, whatever you want to call it, for the year or for whatever they're asking for. And that'll help you guys get approved as well. So it's stated income. That's what I really, really like about this as well. So they also offer no doc business line of credit, and they offer a business term loan up to $50K. So like I said earlier in the video, I got $20K on this card. This goes up to $20K, and then they'll give you a business line of credit if you have a 2-year LLC, 2 years or older. So I definitely recommend you guys go for the business line of credit as well. I'm going to be going for that after, and the business line of credit goes up to $50K. So that in total will be $20K on the business credit card, and then the business line of credit, which goes up to $50K. And just make sure that the corporation or LLC is at least 2 years or older. If it isn't, I definitely recommend leveraging a aged corporation or a shelf corp. If you guys don't know what that is, that's basically a corporation that's been sitting around that has age on it. That'll help you guys get approved for business lines of credit. And certain lenders, certain business credit cards also want to see that as well, but it's a lot more rare to see that than it is with business lines of credit. They usually want to see at least 2 years of age or more when it comes to business lines of credit. I usually recommend 3, but as long as it's 2 years or older, that should help you guys get approved for this business line of credit and other business lines of credit as well. So just keep that in mind. You guys could always, there's a website you guys could get aged corps from. You guys could use wholesale aged corps, or you guys could reach out to me. I have that as a service as well for our clients. If you guys are interested in that, you guys could just reach out to me on Instagram or shoot me over an email, and I'll help you guys get an aged corporation for a very, very affordable price. And then you guys could go ahead and apply for this and other business lines of credit as well. So yeah, guys, that's it for the data points. If that was helpful, comment down below if you guys got approved. If you guys want to see me make any more videos like this about specific type of banks and their data points, comment down below exactly which bank you guys want me to cover with the exact data points, and I'll make sure to make a video about it. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one and want to learn everything about personal credit and business credit A to Z in order to maximize your chances of getting approved for the highest limits, leveraging our relationship managers, all of that, you guys can click the link down below to book a call, and me or somebody from my team will reach out to you and speak with you. All right, guys, I hope that was a super helpful video, and I hope you guys get approved for this Truist 70K play that I went over in this video, and I'll see you guys here on the next video.